Assalamualaikum to our judges. My name is Nuridania and my teammates is Rajana Patin and Farah Wahida. Our supervisor is Medium Amazila binti Arifin and we are from the Commerce Department. So for today's presentation, we would like to present to you about our business research, and the title is a study on the impact of digital technology towards the consumer behavior at the Sanam Bakery. So let me ask you a quick question before we move on to the next slide. Have you ever heard of Sanam Bakery? If no, why? Is it because you haven't seen the promotion in social media? Or even the food isn't advertised in food delivery services? So that's why we chose this bakery to make our research. So now, let's begin. So now let's start with the company background. So the company that we chose to make our business research is Tonam Bakery. Tonam Bakery was located in Bukit Baru in Melaka and has been operating about 14 years until now. Tonam Bakery is a family business bakery, and the owner of this bakery is a Chinese Muslim person. This bakery only has 5 workers, including the owner itself. They sell and make traditional pastries such as breads and also cakes. They also make a custom-made order. And lastly, they didn't provide any online delivery for food, and also there are types of walk-in business. Now, for this slide, I will explain why do we choose consumer behavior as part of the title of our business research. Firstly, is consumer are the kings of the market, because without the consumer, there is no organization business can run effectively. And secondly, we want to focus to achieve a better understanding of consumer behavior. Thirdly, to focus on the factors that influencing the consumer purchase process of the product. And lastly, consumers prefer to buy perishable food products or the food that are made for immediate consumption. So what is this bakery research objective and also problem statement? This will lead you to the next slide. Now let's start with the problem statement. So firstly, it's on advertising. It helps to create awareness and also increase the brand equity. So Tonam Bakery is lack of this because the Facebook page is left inactive. Secondly, is social media. Social media is used as a platform to deliver promotional marketing messages to consumer. For example, like Facebook, WhatsApp, and also Instagram. And lastly is online food delivery services. So this is a career that help to deliver the food straight to the customers. For example, like GrabFood and also Foodpanda. So Tonam Bakery doesn't provide these delivery services because there are lack of manpower. So now let's move on to the research objective. So firstly, we want to identify the impact of digital technology on online advertising. Secondly, we wanted to evaluate the impact of the digital technology on social media. And lastly, to analyze the impact of digital technology on online food delivery services towards the consumer at Tonam Bakery. As you can see now, this research significant will involve 3 parties, that is Polytechnic Melaka, students, and also the Tonam Bakery. Starting from the Tonam Bakery, they can help to fulfill the customers' needs and wants. And also, they can have a better plan to run their organization more effectively. And lastly, they can fulfill the customer satisfaction. Next is Polytechnic. The name of Polytechnic will price indicate and spans the industrial collaboration with the other company, and they will also help to create more high quality students. And lastly, for the students can help to identify these companies, their strengths and also their weakness. They can also gain experience on handling a project before they assist their education life. And lastly, they can improve the teamwork among the team members. So now for my last slide, it contains research scope and also SWOT analysis. For the research scope, we took a sample from the customers that frequently visit Tonam Bakery that is near Bukit Baru in Melaka. So the sample that we use are according to the Cressy and Morgan table, and we have succeeded collecting 222 respondents to answer our questionnaire. Next is SWOT analysis. What is SWOT? SWOT is actually a strategic planning that are used to help a person or organization. It contains strength, weakness, opportunities, and also threats. So we have identified this bakery's SWOT analysis. Starting from the strength, it has affordability of price for the product, and also they has high level of loyal customers. For the weakness, they are lack of promotion or even manpower. For the opportunities, they could bring a new product into existing market, and also they can create a new technology. And lastly, for the threats, it could be because the economic slowdowns, or even because of the larger competitors from the other advanced company. So that's it from me. Now I will pass to Rajana Patin to continue her presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dania. A very warm welcome to my panelists and my lecturers. My name is Rajana Fatin, and I would like to continue to talk about the presentation for Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Okay, now let me start with Chapter 2, which conclude about literature review and theoretical framework. Alright, there are 4 variables in literature review. So firstly is online advertising. Based on Dhaliwal 2016 explained that the advertisement plays an important role in the modern era as it shapes and the attitudes and perception of individuals and society, which strikingly influence customer buying behavior. Secondly is social media. With the expansion of social media and SNS, research on consumer behavior on this platform has become a research agenda based on Lyon 10 and Turban 2011. Because social media is likely to establish a trust-building mechanism to formulate a company's marketing strategy, affect customers' willingness to purchase online products. Alright, thirdly is online food delivery service. With lives are getting busier consistently, individuals have less opportunity to go out and eat or set up a dinner at home. And this has provoked an interest in online food requesting by Chen and Sage 2017. Lastly is consumer behavior. Conclude that consumer behavior consists of all human conduct that goes into purchasing decision by Murugesan KM and Ganapati R 2010. We jump into theoretical framework. There are 2 variables which are independent variables and dependent variables. In independent variable, there are 3 main parts. First, online advertising. Second, social media. And third, online delivery service. Independent variables depends on dependent variables, which is consumer behavior. I'm going to continue to explain about Chapter 3, methodology. For research design, there are 2 methods which are qualitative and quantitative. For qualitative, we use informal interview, and for quantitative, we use structured questionnaire by using Google Form. We move into population and sampling. Based on Critchy and Morgan table, there are 500 customers per week and 270 questionnaires to be distributed. Next, we use non-probability convenience sampling. For our research instruments, there are 2 sections, which are Section A and Section B. For Section A, we did question about demography, and for Section B, we did questionnaires about 3 objectives. Alright, we move into technique of data collection. There are 2 data collection. First, primary data, based on questionnaires and interview. And for secondary data, we use newspaper, magazine, and journal for our research. Last but not least, we use statistical data analysis is Microsoft Excel to find all the mean score of data. Let's conclude for Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Now, I'm going to pass the presentation to Farah Wahida.
Thank you so much, Rajana Fateh. I'm Farah Wahida, and I would like to explain about the research analysis and research design. So in this chapter, all data that we obtain from 222 respondents will be compiled and analyzed. As you can see, this is the data analysis for demography of respondents. Most of the respondents are female, which is around 74.8%, while there are 25.2% male answered the questionnaire. Based on this pie chart, most of the respondents are between the 20 and below age, which is around 62.6%, while the lowest one is around 61 and above, which got only 2.3%. Muslim religion got the highest percentage, which is around 93.7%. Therefore, most of our respondents are Muslim, while the other religions such as Christian and Indians got 1.4% only. The percentage of Malay got the highest frequency, which is around 90.5%. Indian and other ethnicity are 1.4%. Therefore, most of our respondents are from Malay people. Next, we move to research findings. So these are the example of the mean interpretation table to objective 1. The highest mean score, which is 1.2387, and the lowest one is 4.0315. Next, this table shows the mean score related to objective 2. The highest mean score, which is around 4.1982, and the lowest one is 3.9910. Next, the table shows the mean score related to objective 3. The highest mean score is 4.2883, and the lowest one is 3.8379. As we can see, the average mean for all these 3 tables are above 4, which means high in mean interpretation table. So we can conclude that most of our respondents agree that digital technology can impact your consumer behavior. Next, we move to chapter 5, which is conclusion and suggestion. So as we can see that this company have problem with promotion. If they didn't do something about the promotion, they might lose potential customer, and it's hard to attract new customer, and this is also could affecting their sales. So we have come out with 3 suggestions related to our objective in this research. So first of all, by online advertising, we suggest that this company make a website so it can reach to all around the world or around the nations. Next, our second suggestion is we suggest that this company make a new social media account so they could interact with their customer. Also, this will lead to having a good relationship with customer, which could improve the brand image. We acknowledge that the company already have a Facebook account, but we suggest that they make an Instagram account so it can reach to different target markets. Lastly, the solution that we came up for this company is they implement a new online food delivery service. As we all know that this COVID-19, people are afraid to go out to buy food or to buy their necessity item because it might risk their life or put their health in danger. So we suggest that the company implement this. So the additional suggestion for this company is that they do a rebranding and new logo. So why rebranding? Because a brand name is a way to add value to a product or service. If they commercialize their brand name, it might add more value to the product and services. Next one is creating a new logo. Why? Logo are one of the most effective marketing tools that company can utilize to get a brand recognition. However, these are only our suggestions for the company. Thank you so much for your time. On the next slide, I will show you how our website and online food delivery service and also social media works. Thank you.
It will direct to our Instagram's social media account. So why we choose Instagram? Instagram is a visual platform to help we form a personal connection to our customer, and we can also share videos, photos, and we'll keep in touch with our customer here. And also the visual feed like this can reflect to our brand uniqueness. So on the bios, we put a little bit information of the company. Also, we put the new logo of the company, and we put the website link in the bio. It will direct you to the home page, which shows the feeds to our Instagram. And next, when you click on the order now, it will direct you to our services page. So this is a little bit information about the company, and these are only example of the menus. Until the company accept our suggestion, then we can proceed to put the real one. And then here is the newsletter, so customer can stay in touch with us. Also a little bit history of the bakery. Click on the online delivery service. It will show you whichever customer prefer, whether it's Foodpanda or GrabFood, because we all know this COVID-19, people are afraid to go out, so customer can purchase a product or foods safely at home.